Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Fabulous scenes here in Belo Horizonte in southeastern Brazil, inside the 46,000-seater Arena MRV, a true architectural marvel. We have already started here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There's the hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Opts to play it back. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
More or less, he's got the shot away! Goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thuram has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's got away.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
He's had a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold clears it away. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Serginho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Hernes. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tomiyasu. Maldini. Tomiyasu. Rijkaard.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Tomiyasu.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Ernest.
And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. And that's gone loose. And now they can clear their lines.
Maldini. Rijkaard.
And here's Mbappe. Great challenge, time to perfection. Messi. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He could be in here, and he's got the beating of his man. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Maldini.
Messi. Half-time getting close now.
Rijkaard.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Thuram. Mbappe. Mbappe!
That was lovely, that.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Maldini.
Chooses to go cross-field. Played back in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Seedorf. Vieira.
Pressing high and with purpose. Manchester United 3 up and in almost complete control.
And it's Maldini. And Tomiyasu. Rijkaard. Thuram. Seedorf.
Some good work on the right flank here.
And it's Thuram. Oh, they could be caught out here. Vieira.
Público presente
To
na
Messi.
partida de hoje. 44.077
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
espectadores. Substituição no time da Itália. Camisa 9. Vai ser
Now he's off and running.
substituído pelo jogador.
Varane
Camisa
kept
20.
aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, smashing header!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Vieira. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Serginho.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe,
Seedorf.
and the shots! They are rampant! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Teremos uma substituição.
Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff. And he skips past his man.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rummenigge.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rummenigge.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Thuram
With the clearance.
Vieira.
Cruyff.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's going to be a booking. Valverde. Played out towards the right wing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass is just off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Time added on 4 minutes. Rummenigge.
Real chance! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Neymar. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho gets into some space. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that, Jim.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's gone for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Zakaria.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Ronaldinho.
Bale.
Might be danger here.
Hits one! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a
Big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Ronaldinho, he's got away.
Tomiyasu can get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
And the counter is on.
And that has left him in a heap. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Opts to...
And the finish!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. Cruyff.
Oh, super! And Messi! Goal! Sampdoria! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Sampdoria get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the keeper beats it away. He's going for goal!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And it's Messi. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. Real chance here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Shevchenko. Now the finish! And it's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skill. And there's the end of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio. Sostituzione per la Sampdoria.
And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a really well-measured ball. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a good ball to find him. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's neat. Cruyff has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Seedorf. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Picks out, tries a shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Sostituzione per la Sampdoria. Numero 55.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cruyff. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Hullet. Haaland! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A real chance then to ease this on.
Hullet! Good strong hand by the keeper. Goes in for the header, and it's in.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Hernes. Rummenigge. And it's Hullet. Rafael Leao.
Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, shooting chance!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, sweet feet. He's got the shot away!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Sampdoria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
He's in here!
In by...
Up he goes!
And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rummenigge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free.
Sampdoria can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Aimed in towards the centre. No, that's been intercepted. Rafael Leao.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge. Well, the clearance is short. Platini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
4 extra minutes added on. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge.
Can he finish?
Wow. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that is earned. And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Great scenes inside the 47,000 capacity Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, home to what many see as the team in Chilean football. And already we're underway here. Well read, and the danger is averted. He can get that clear. That's a throw.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that was very necessary. Nice ball, and he's in here. Real chance! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Pull it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, that has earned a reprieve for the time being. But it's Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe! Can he spark a counter here?
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Messi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Lovely feet. Seedorf. That's tidy. Very nicely done. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernes. Alexander-Arnold. It's a sweet ball, that. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini clears. Chance here to counter. He is through here. Steaming on goalwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Rummenigge. Alexander-Arnold fiddles it through. Gullit. And he's certainly onside here. Swings it across. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Seedorf. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi purring. There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Ronaldinho. Gullit. He's onside. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Ronaldinho, who's steaming forward. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lobbed in behind. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. And he's taking no chances there. This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Seedorf. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. That's alert and sharp and very well played. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Bellingham. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gullit. Driving forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Bellingham wins the duel this time. Just about up to the hour now.
45.996.
Seedorf. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That has been cut short. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge. That is a great pick out. He's got away. He's had a shot. It's in. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's cut it out. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pull it in with a header! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Cambio en el Colo-Colo. Número 10.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 6.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And it's Messi. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply.
Colo-Colo merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Hullet. Wriggles his way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Hernes is wide and looking to get onto this.
Cambio en el Colo-Colo. Número 4.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Lo reemplazará número 17.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Colo-Colo have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff. Maldini with the clearance. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Forlan. Now it's Messi. And here's Messi. He's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Rummenigge. That is lovely. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe, he is through here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, this is a great position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos might just make this. Collar. Oh, that was vital. Fiddles it through. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Can he get onto this? Neither of these two want to... Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Things starting to look there. Shot a goal! They've done it! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
That could spell trouble. Great chance! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Up he goes!
muito.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Roberto Carlos. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Collier. Thuram does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Half an hour played now. Back into the middle. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Dumfries is one whose deliveries we all know about. Spread it left. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Dumfries. Bellingham. Sends it crossfield. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. He's found the way through. Can he put it away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Bellingham. Thuram. Seedorf. Shifted it to the flank.
2 added minutes
Chance
has
for
been
the
indicated.
header. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Seedorf. And back out it comes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Manchester United playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Substitution on the
Terrific
field.
half, 4 goals
Number
split
8.
evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Mbappe.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here, and he's managed to get free.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Schmeichel catches it safely. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's in! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's picked his way through. Great hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Now the finish! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Terrific header! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Thuram. Dumfries. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Yaya Toure. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here.